Recksz RKA, you know what it is. You now listen to an audio speech. RKA, bang.
Now, man, it's King's RK on the camera, man. You're now listening to audio speech, so make sure you obviously stay tuned. Yeah, process the information that's on there, take it in, take notes. You already know, man. That shit, come and subscribe. Done.
What's up, people? Recksz RKA. This is gonna be a solo speech. You know, I had a few things on my mind. Just thought to discuss. Because it's quite relevant nowadays. What I'm gonna talk about. But it's basically about people thinking that they need to, they have some sort of obligation to other people just because they ask them to do something. They feel that they're obligated to do, they're obligated to say yes. They're obligated to do anything that they ask because this person has come across them and told them to do something or asked them to do something. Which, it just goes back to as well, like, people unable to say no to things that they want to say no to. To be able to make their own decisions and say, you know what, this is not what I want to do. And, I don't feel comfortable in doing it. And like, they think they're gonna get some sort of, scary reaction by telling this person or these people no. Well, like, I remember King said it in one of his his quick 1 minute speeches that, like, sometimes you gotta say no, man. The answer's not always yes. So, sometimes you just have to say no for yourself. But like, you shouldn't feel obligated to people because they ask you to do something. You must do it. Like, there's a difference between giving someone a favor, or you owe someone a favor, like, instead of just being completely obligated to them throughout your entire life, or just even within that one decision that they ask you to do, and that one decision that you have to make. And it's just BS, isn't it? It's real BS. Like, where people will actually put themselves in a really bad situation, like mentally, even sometimes physically, man, when they get told to do something and it's not of their character, and and they end up destroying themselves just because they feel bad, or they feel like if I say no, it makes me look like some evilest type of person, makes me look like some type of horrible demon. If all this build up in their head, all these exaggerated thoughts in their head. And like, nah, man, like, sometimes you just have to say no, innit? You just have to, like, because like, you have no obligation to people, man. Like, on on this earth, like, to anyone, you have no obligation to no one, man. Like, you have to put yourself first, like, because you're with yourself from the beginning, from when you're born to the end till you die. Like, you're gonna always be with yourself. You're gonna, like, you're the only one that knows yourself. You only know you to the to everything. Like, everything about yourself. So, like, come on, man. Like, when it comes to stuff like even decisions, like, you have to know what you want. You have to know what you want, man. You have to know, like, what decisions you want to make. You have to know, what type of situations you're willing to put yourself through, man. Don't feel obligated to someone, man, because they ask you to do it. Like, they ask you if you can do it. Like, you just tell them no, like. And maybe if you want to do it, but not right now, you still tell them that too, man. Like, because, like, people have to understand people. Some people don't want to do things, innit? Some people don't feel comfortable in doing something. Some people just want to say no, innit? Some people want to say no to you. Some people don't want to feel like, oh man, I have to do it because, he's asked me or she's asked me to do something. So, man, if I say no, it's gonna, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna destroy our friendship? Is it gonna destroy our relationship? Is it gonna make me look like some, like, bad person? Is it gonna make me look selfish? And, like, no, it doesn't, man. The answer is no. Like, it really doesn't, man. You have your own reasons, man. You have your own personal reasons, man. You don't feel to do something, you don't do it. Like, it's pretty simple, man. In life, it's all based on decisions you make. You know, sometimes you even have to tell yourself no. Sometimes it goes like that, you know, you tell yourself no, like, you know, you might ask yourself something, but then, you know, the logic side of you kicks in and you tell yourself no, like, I can't be doing that, or nope, I don't want to do that, you know, because you're trying to live up to someone else's expectation, like, you know. And plus, if you're that person that always continues to say yes and show the other person or people that, like, you have some sort of like attachment or obligation to them, you know, then they're always going to keep throwing all these questions at you, innit? It's going to, like, they're always going to expect that yes answer. They're always going to expect it. They're always going to expect you to just come out and be like, yes, I'll do this, or yes, or like, you know, they even may even expect you to suggest it to them, you know, without them even having to ask that question to you. You know, that's how it is nowadays. Like, you know, it's not good to be obligated and tied to people like that, man. Tied to people's expectations like that, man. Forget all that, innit? Like, forget all of that stuff, man. Like, nah, man. Like, you know, you really have to do that, man. Follow your own lead. Be your own leader, man. You know. And if, like, you end up losing friendships, man, you end up losing relationships or partnerships or whatever, innit? Then that's how it goes, man. That's how it goes, man. If they can't seem to understand, you know, why you've made that decision, even if you say yes, like, you know, even if they're unsure or whatever, like, why you've said that, like, you know, you've explained to them and they still don't seem to understand, then that's up to them. Like, you know, they're stuck in their ways. You know, they expect you to give them a certain answer. Like, it doesn't run like that, man. It doesn't run like that. It doesn't run like that. You know, it just sounds like, you know, as well, they're spoiled. It sounds like they just expect the yes answer. They expect it. You know, they're belittling you, man. And you're doing it to yourself too, man. Like, you know, you're suppressing your like, you know, your true self. Like, if you don't want to do it, you don't do it, man. You know, the ones, like, that's how it is, man. You know, I just, like, for myself, man, I like, you know, years and years ago, like, even when I was, like, in school times and stuff like that, like, I always thought, you know, I had to say yes. I had to, like, tell people yes. I felt like I had to be a people pleaser, man. I felt like if I said no, it's like, oh man, like there's some sort of tension between us, you know. It's like, if I say no, I don't want to do it, I feel like, oh, my days, like, I feel like so bad. But, you know, this was years ago. We've all, you know, like, loads of guys and girls, whatever, like, you know, we've all been through that, man. We've all been through that, where we feel like, you know, like, not every single person, but like, where we feel like, oh man, if we say no, it's like, it's the end of the world. It's like, wait, are they gonna treat me any differently? Are they gonna stop being my friend? Are they gonna, like, you know, tell someone or tell people how I'm like, or am I just being a bit too selfish, or like, am I making it about me, you know, or am I, like, just not being helpful at all? Because, as I said, man, there's a difference between actually just wanting to help someone and, like, you know, maybe you may owe them a favor. Like, it may be a little bit different. Instead of just saying yes all the time. Yes, you want to do this. Yes, like, you know, yes, I'll do that for you. Yes, you will do this. You know, especially if you can't do it. You know, it makes it even the more worse. You know, don't go out of your way to help someone else. You know, like that. Like, if they're forcing you, if they're forcing you to help them, they're forcing you to do something that you really don't want to do or you can't do. Don't let them force you to do it. You know, because they can ask other people, man, but they're secretly taking advantage of you, man. More time, it's always that, man. It's always that. They're always taking that advantage, man. So, like, yeah, in life, man, just stand on your own too. You know, put your foot down. Tell them what you really want to tell them, man. Give that, like, you know, that answer, man. Make sure you give that answer, man. That straight answer. This is what you want to do, and this is what you're going to be doing, no matter what they ask you, man. So, you know, never feel obligated, man, to people in life. Never feel like that. Never feel like obligated to people, man. Never do that, man. Never. I couldn't. I just couldn't be that person that, you know, I'm obligated, and, you know, it's my duty. It's my duty to please you, and it's my duty to say yes. I have to. You know, if you ask me to do something, I have to say yes. Like, you know, I have to, or I have to say no. If I want to do it, I'm gonna go do it. Or if I don't want to do it, I'm not gonna go do it. You know, like, it's like, it even goes to like having that confidence, man. You have to have that confidence in yourself. You have to have that confidence in yourself. You have to. It's not even about always you just know what you want to do, because there's people that know what they want to do, but they still tell a person yes, even if they don't want to do that, or they still tell a person no, even if they do want to do it. It's about even having that confidence and, you know, being outspoken at times. You know, you got to learn to do that. Just be outspoken and just say it. Like, and just see the consequences, or see, it's not even always a consequence, but just see the result. As I should say, yes, just see the result. Even if it's a consequence, even if it's like something bad happens, let it happen, innit? Like, it was meant to be. Like, you know, if they're telling you on the spot now, pressuring you on the spot now to give you an answer, and you have to give you just tell them no, you tell them yes. Be free, innit? Be free. There's not even no free spirit type of conversation here, but it's just be free, innit? To be yourself. Like, it's simple as that. It's really simple as that. But I'm gonna leave it there anyway. You know what is? Check all the other speeches out. You know, check the speeches, check the music out. It's all on the YouTube page. Yeah, you're gonna find there's gonna be more content from me and Kings, you know, but I'm gonna be dropping a little bit more solo ones as well. You know, or even Kings as well. We do whatever, like, we just drop content, innit? That's how it is. We just drop content. You know, check our YouTube, sorry, I said that, yeah. Check our Instagram pages, check our TikToks, check our Twitters, check our, you know, Snapchat, like, check everything out. You know, SoundCloud, if I didn't mention that. So it's all gonna be there, man. You know, it's gonna be there anyway in the description section, but, you know, yeah, that was the message, man. That was the message. So yeah, take it in. You know, listen to it, take it in, man. You didn't understand it, as I said in one of the other speeches, just listen to it again, or experience it, man. Go out there and just experience it. You know, it's simple, it's pretty simple, but yeah, Recksz RKA, you know what it is.